Hey guys, just wanted to touch base with you. It's been a little while since I've done my last video, and I apologize for that because I've been under the weather quite a bit and just down, man. So haven't even really done much of anything. Hell, I had a mail call for about a week that I didn't even open because I was so under the weather. But, you know, back at it and figured I'd get right on a video and share with you guys. So, wanted to start it out with my subscriber contest. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I was going to do 3 prizes given away to 3 random subscribers. And I have those names that were randomly selected. My little ones actually helped me pick the names, so you can thank them. Devin Demaro is the first. And then comic book aesthete. My bad if I hacked it to hell, but you know, I have actually sent messages to everybody acknowledging the fact that you've won, so just look for those messages. Vin Crew 12,000. Again, my bad if I hacked up your name. It's kind of my thing. So you know, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching, and it's because of you guys nerding out with me that I continue to do these, and want to always help out whenever I can. So, you know, if you have a topic, a question, anything, just shoot me a comment, and I'll gladly address it. So, I got my mail call recently. Let me back that up. So, I ordered this from a place that I hadn't ordered from in about 2 years, and I chose to ignore them, but this book made me kind of go after them because it was so underpriced. But I really like to avoid them when possible because they suck. I apologize, but they suck. Mile High Comics. They are terrible on their packing 90% of the time, and their shipping time just blows. So I paid priority shipping price basically, and got a book, and it took them about a week and a half to give me the book. I mean, who sends a book and it takes a week and a half? I mean, I got so many damn messages saying, "Oh, we got your order confirmation." Then a couple days went by. Okay, your book is in shipping status. A couple days go by. Okay, your book's going to go out tomorrow. A couple days go by. Your book, here's your tracking information. And finally, 2 days after that, I get my book. I was just like, this is crazy that it took them that many steps to tell me my damn book was in the mail when they could have thrown it in an envelope and shipped it out. My rant is now over. The book I picked up was this one here. Legends of Zelda issue number 1. Speculators have said that, well, not speculators, but they have actually rumored that they were going to do a show, a live action on like Netflix or somewhere like that. And then it was debunked, and then, it was debunked, and then just crazy. So at this point, nobody knows what's happening, and it's still driving up the price of this book. So if you find it out there, pick it up, especially if you find it in back issue bins, stuff like that. Grab it because it can go as high as $30 a lot of times in a high grade book. So it's something to look for. Some of my books I just wanted to share tonight, just because I hadn't in a little while. So, Fantastic Four issue number 110. This one has 2 covers. It's an error and a non-error cover. The error cover has the Thing in green. So if you guys could tell me if the Thing is actually in green, or if he's just standard orange, I would appreciate it, because I am colorblind and I haven't asked anybody else. I believe he is orange, but you never know. Submariner is one of those characters that's way undervalued, and if you find his stuff, you can usually pick it up on the cheap, and there's some great books out there, and lots of first appearances, and even some books that you really need to look for because they should be heating up quite a bit more in the near future. So one of them that I love, it's not really the fact that it's going to heat up, but I love the color, or the cover of it. And it has an early Spider-Man on the cover, so issue number 40, it's a kind of a death match, and you got Spider-Man lurking in the background, so that's awesome. And then you got issue 51, that has the first issue, or the origin of Namorita. Issue number 50 is actually her first appearance. So both books are worth grabbing if you ever find them on the cheap, because they are inexpensive right now, and she's an easy enough character that she could potentially hit the TV or big screen. So definitely look for those books. And because I like you guys so much, I'm going to give you some of my standard good spec tips to enjoy. Some of the stuff that I would look for, one of them especially is Enormous #1, the El Mole variant. It has been said by the creator that a monster that I believe is on the back of the cover of that book actually is going to possibly appear in the created TV show once they get it going. So Enormous is already a very, very popular comic series, and I had an opportunity to read issue number 1 and a couple others, and it is a good book. So, you know, if you haven't started on them, you might want to look at it. But that's definitely a book to grab, the El Mole variant. It's definitely, the pre-sale on it I think was like $30, and then $49 or something for the non-variant, or for the variant version. So, or for the variant to the regular of the El Mole variant. Great books to grab though. And then let's see, how about we go with Amazing Spider-Man #162, the first appearance of Jigsaw. That is definitely a street level villain that could easily be in the upcoming Punisher series that he could battle with a lot. I think that's a great book to get behind, and it can be picked up on the cheap, so definitely look for that one. Let's see, what else do I want to... I have tons of stuff to share, but I like to go a little selective on occasion. How about Tales of the Teen Titans #1, Origin of Cyborg. I know that's not really a secret, but definitely a book to get behind, especially if you find it, you know, 20 or less in a nice copy. That one has a lot of room to grow. It's going to be in the upcoming movie. You know, he's going to get a lot of heat behind him, so I would definitely look for that book while you can, because it could end up being like DC Presents 26 here before too long if you're not careful. So that's one to definitely get behind. So I watched some great movies recently. 3 movies over the course of 2 days. Watched The Last Witch Hunter, Cooties, and Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. And the funny thing is, I don't seek out movies that are all zombies. They just sometimes happen to end up that way. I don't watch a lot of movies in the theater. I watch them on my computer. So, you know, I watched them all that way. Cooties was a crazy comedy type zombie apocalypse with a twist, because it all surrounded based on the zombie apocalypse being all children and adults having to survive this whole child zombie apocalypse. It was pretty crazy because it was a viral thing through food, and the kids just frickin' went all crazy, and there was quite a few stars in the, known actors from other shows, comedy stuff like that, like Dwight from The Office. He's on there, and it's quite funny. So, good movie. I enjoyed it. The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel was okay. I would say it's a great. It's an entertaining flick to the point where you don't lose interest real fast. You can actually stay with it till the end. Some of the fight scenes seemed real weak to me. I'm thinking it's mostly because of just the fact that it's based on who he's fighting. He's not fighting against somebody else that's like an action star or anything like that. So he's doing most of the stunt work and all that. So it's kind of a little lame on that part of it. But it's an entertaining flick. It's a popcorn movie where you want to sit down and just chill out. So I didn't hate it by any means. It wasn't my top 10. But it was something I would watch with a friend or something if I had the option to do it over again. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies was definitely the most. It was a movie that I didn't expect to enjoy because I knew nothing about it. So I went in there with a clean slate and just kind of ended up watching it and going, that was pretty cool. Set back in like the 1800s, the whole high society thing where it's a family of daughters that are raised up as warriors, taught to fight and kill zombies, and at the same time trying to find a husband in high society. So it's a pretty crazy deal, and there's a lot of interesting things that go down, and it was kind of a whole Great Gatsby type thing with a zombie apocalypse right in the middle of it. So it was pretty cool. So check it out. It's an entertaining flick. So I don't have much else tonight, guys. I just wanted to make sure I got on and said hey, and got a few things out there, and I'll probably talk about how to sell and where to sell and stuff like that on my next video to help out those who are really kind of trying to get into that aspect of it. So if you have any topic you want to discuss or any comments, just let me know. Tell me what kind of books you've picked up last week. What was your favorite thing that you picked up last week? I'd love to hear it. So talk to you guys later. Deal King out. Peace.